Petra Scrolls, Unread Secrets of a Lost Library intro hidden beneath layers of ash and forgotten for over 1,400 years. They lay waiting in the heart of ancient Petra, not the grand monuments carved into cliffs, but fragile charred whispers of daily life, legal battles, and lost family histories. These are the Petra Papyri, an astonishing collection of scrolls, once thought beyond decipherment, now slowly revealing the untold story of a thriving city in a previously dark age. Join Adventure Hidden as we journey to the Rose-Red City, diving into the incredible discovery of this forgotten archive, the cutting-edge technology unlocking its secrets, and the profound new history emerging from these fragile, unread documents. Chapter 1. The Ash-Bound Archive, a Hidden Discovery. The story of the Petra Papyri begins not in a grand Nabataean temple, but in the ruins of a modest Byzantine church, the discovery site in 1993. During excavations of a Byzantine church in Petra, Jordan, believed to be dedicated to the Virgin Mary, archaeologists from the American Center of Oriental Research, ACOR, made a remarkable find. Tucked away in a small storage room adjacent to the church, they unearthed a cache of some 140 to 152 papyrus scrolls. The state of preservation: these scrolls were not pristine. They had been carbonized by a devastating fire that destroyed the church in the early 7th century AD. This charring, while making them incredibly fragile, paradoxically preserved them from decay. They were found tightly rolled, black as charcoal, and often fused together in a solid mass, presenting an immense challenge for any attempt at unrolling or reading them. Initial pessimism versus hope: many initially despaired of ever being able to read them. Their extreme fragility meant traditional methods of unrolling would simply cause them to disintegrate. Yet, the sheer volume and the historical context of Petra, a city whose later history was largely unknown, spurred a monumental effort to find a way to unlock their secrets. This was no ordinary discovery. It was a time capsule, waiting for technology to bridge the gap of centuries. Chapter 2. Unlocking the Carbonized Code. The technology reading black ink on black charred papyrus seemed impossible. It took international collaboration and revolutionary technology to bring these ancient voices back to life. The challenge, the primary hurdle, was the carbonized state. The ink, also carbon-based, blended almost invisibly with the burnt papyrus background. Conventional photography was useless. The scrolls were so fragile they couldn't be unrolled without crumbling. Conservators had to painstakingly separate each layer into tiny strips. The solution: multispectral imaging MSI, a pioneering technique. Multispectral imaging MSI became the key. Teams from Finland for conservation and the University of Michigan, Brigham Young University for imaging and decipherment, spearheaded the effort. MSE uses different wavelengths of light beyond what the human eye can see to exploit minute differences in how the carbon ink and the papyrus background reflect or absorb light. This allowed digital enhancement of the images, effectively making the invisible ink visible on the charred surface. Painstaking process. After careful conservation, mounting fragments between glass plates, each fragment was meticulously photographed with MSI. These digital images then had to be pieced together like an immense jigsaw puzzle, requiring years of dedicated research. The work is still ongoing, with new methods continually being developed to improve readability. This technological triumph transformed seemingly ruined documents into a portal to the past. Chapter 3. A window into Byzantine Petra, the revealed secrets. Far from being a lost library of grand philosophical texts, these scrolls offer something equally, if not more, valuable: the everyday reality of a thriving city. The content: the Petra Papyri are primarily economic and legal documents from the 6th century AD, specifically 513 AD to 592 AD. They belong to the private archive of the family of Theodoros, a prominent church official deacon, then archdeacon in Petra. They detail property transactions, sales, leases, boundaries of land, vineyards, orchards, apartments, stables, family affairs, dowries, wills, inheritances, divisions of estates, legal disputes, records of arguments over property and other matters, tax records, glimpses into the cities, financial systems under successive Byzantine, Roman, and even early Arab rule. Rewriting history before these scrolls. The Byzantine period of Petra 6th-7th centuries AD was largely considered a dark age of decline. The scrolls provided irrefutable evidence that Petra was a viable, economically active, and culturally vibrant city far later than previously believed. Not entirely destroyed by an earthquake in 551 AD, they named hundreds of individuals in specific locations, bringing the anonymous people of ancient Petra to life. Life in Petra. The documents paint a picture of landowning elites, church officials, soldiers, and everyday citizens. They shed light on agriculture, wine, wheat, fruits, architecture, irregularly built houses with internal courtyards, watchtowers, cisterns, and social structures. The language, mostly Greek, also showed the influence of Arabic in personal and place names, vindicating the Nabataean ancestry of many residents. These humble legal documents offer a surprisingly rich and detailed tapestry of life in a city on the cusp of major historical shifts. Chapter 4. The potential for untold history. Still more to learn. While much has been revealed, the Petra Papyri holds even more untold secrets, waiting for future breakthroughs. Remaining undisputed, despite decades of work and the publication of several volumes of the Petra Papyri series, a significant portion of the 140-plus scrolls and fragments still awaits full decipherment. The extreme damage and the sheer volume of fragmented text mean progress is slow and meticulous. Future revelations, each new fragment or fully translated document has the potential to identify new individuals, expand the social network and understanding of prominent families, uncover new properties, locations, further map the urban and agricultural landscape of Byzantine Petra, detail previously unknown legal or economic practices, offer deeper insights into Byzantine administration and daily life, provide unique linguistic insights, further understanding the evolution of Arabic dialects and the usage of Greek dot. While not a lost library of epic poems or historical chronicles in the classical sense, this archive is a treasure trove for understanding social, economic, and administrative history. Details often lost from official histories. Parallel discoveries. The advancements in imaging and reading carbonized scrolls are not limited to Petra. Similar work is ongoing with the Herculanean papyri, showing the potential for these technologies to unlock other unreadable archives worldwide. The lost library of Petra continues to yield its secrets, ensuring that the history of this remarkable city is continually being rewritten. Outro. From the ashes of a forgotten church, the Petra Papyri have emerged, whispering stories across millennia. These aren't tales of kings and conquests, but the intimate details of families, fortunes, and the everyday struggles that shaped a civilization. The tireless work of archaeologists and scientists is transforming black brittle fragments into vibrant narratives, painting a never-before-seen picture of Petra's enduring legacy. The secrets they still hold promise to reshape our understanding of ancient history, proving that sometimes the most profound discoveries come from the most fragile and unexpected places. This has been Adventure Hidden, and we hope you continue to explore the mysteries that history has hidden from us.